It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jaguars and the Jets. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
On a warm late summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and is doing everything in his power to follow through.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that one.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. This is brought in at the 21. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to drop even more plays because he's among the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If rushed down the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
Lawrence's pass complete to Calvin Ridley.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Lawrence. safety for the sack. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 30.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Murray now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Murray. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that's complete TTN out of the backfield.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Lawrence will throw.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. There's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
That is incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be knocked time has expired on the first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Hall on a give up the middle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Murray going to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run with Hall, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Murray. Steps away to his left.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hall again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Now he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On the draw, here's Lawrence. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 yards to go, second down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And he will find Ridley on the left side. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
And this is caught at the end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Murray. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Murray with a 3rd and long. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And taken at the 46. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
1st down, Jaguars.
ETN up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On second down, ETN once more. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hey, run! Lawrence. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll begin on the ground here with a Abanikanda. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Murray going to fire one out wide. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they're going to speed things up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll go again with Hall.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as they get this up to about the 42.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop him.
Now Lawrence on first down.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Now Lawrence.
This is a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. A short throw to Ingram.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 35 yards.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Another go-around now for the Jets offense.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
On play action, it's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Murray. Touchdown! Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And now out come the Jags. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. And they'll go again with ETN.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So the Jets now down 24-17. 55 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Murray. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Now Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. To throw is Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every